Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It would be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. So let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac Season 3, Episode 2. Mary Jane's in the building. So let's get it in. So we have, Karen pulling up to Monique's house and a brand new Jaguar. We don't know if it's rented, we don't know if it's leased, we don't know if it's borrowed, but basically the base value of the car is $100,000. That's just the base model. So basically she pulls up to Monique's house and Monique was like, oh, I can't believe she's in a brand new car. If that was me and my husband owed some tax money, I wouldn't be doing it. I wouldn't be doing it either. But people know how to play these tax games. We don't know what type of game Ray is playing with the tax man, because it might not be a good look for her to be driving that car. Basically, Karen keeps saying that she's not responsible for any of the taxes, but basically she's married to Ray, so they can come after both of them. I don't know what she's talking about, but they can file, joint taxes, separate taxes, whatever. If the IRS want to come after Karen and thinking that she's holding some in the loop because her and Ray are one unit, they come out to one person together because they are married. So basically they can come after her too if they really wanted to. So I don't know what Karen's talking about. Maybe Karen's trying to keep it on the low. So basically Monique was like, yo, so what's going on with you? Like, what, what's good? Like, how are you doing? How's everything going? Basically she was like, I'm hearing these rumors, I'm hearing these things about you. And so, Karen was like, come on, let's drink this bottle of wine and get it going. So basically, they're getting ready to conversate and tell all the business. Then we see, Gazelle, she meets up with, Robin. And basically, Robin and Gazelle basically are talking about Karen moving, talking about Karen, they're just talking about Karen. But anyways, but before then, we get to find out that Robin, she's moving to another townhouse right around the corner. And basically, it's supposed to be more space and more room or whatever. So Gazelle's asking her, so what's going on with you and Juan? How's everything going? And she said, there might be some love in the air. So Gazelle and, Robin might be double dating or whatever in the future. It is what it is. It's like, okay. And so basically, Gazelle, basically, she's talking about Karen. They talking about Karen. They talking about Ray. They talking about them owing money. Them moving. And it's just like, yo, it's crazy. Karen is the talk of the town. Karen, everybody's talking about you, girl. You ain't got a friend in sight. So anyways, Karen's over there at Monique's house. Basically, they're talking, and she was talking about how she feels like slighted because Robin was telling the business, and she didn't want Robin to tell the business because basically it was an intimate conversation. Whatever there was on the blogs and whatever was going on, what me and you had was private. It wasn't meant for you to go around telling everybody what was going on. Only thing that Robin could have said was, what, Karen's doing all right. I don't know the situation. I don't know if she's taking ownership. I don't know what's going on with Karen's situation. All I know is she needed a friend to talk to, and I was there talking to her. That's it. Basically, that's what real people do. That's what real friends do, whatever. But when you want to bash in somebody's downfall, you run the business and you tell everybody and you laugh and you joke about it. So that's what it is. Robin don't give a shit. Robin could care less. Gazelle could care less about Karen. They laugh and they making fun of her. They're talking about her situation. It is what it is. But Robin, lost money. She was talking about she used to be on her high horse and rich or whatever. She should know how it feels when it comes to Karen, because Karen used to be on that high horse. She ain't on that high horse no more. I don't know what kind of horse she's riding now, but she's not on that high horse. And basically Karen is telling Monique that she watched the ground from under her crumble. Yes, that ain't no joke. When the ground from under you crumbles and ain't nothing else you can do, and you're falling down like quicksand, you're being sucked in, and then on top of that you got people that is glorifying that you are losing it, that you don't got the money, that you ain't the queen of Potomac, you ain't the Bill Gates. It feels a certain type of way, and Karen is embarrassed. She's embarrassed. Maybe if she felt like these women were really, feel for her or whatever, really have her back, maybe she can open up. But basically, opening up to them is basically like just cutting yourself open and pouring salt in your wound. Basically, that's how Karen feels about the situation. Because Karen done pranced around like she was the queen, and now right now she ain't the queen. She's not living on that high horse no more. So looking back at the people around you or whatever, and they're like, oh, you falling? You need help? Nah, nah, son, I can't help you get up. So basically, she feels that type of way. You know, you don't want to give people that are your enemy ammunition to use against you, and you don't want them to be to be happy that you're failing, to be happy that things are falling apart. So basically, Robin and Gazelle feel like Karen is nothing but smoke and mirrors. Basically, she's a liar. She don't know if the truth. She don't know what the truth is. If it slapped her in the face with it, and basically they're two through. It was like, we can't help you if you can't tell the truth. You know, and then Gazelle was like, oh yeah, Karen, with her slogans talking about you gotta make millions to owe millions. Well, how about you pay the millions that you owe, baby? How about you pay the millions? See, I was like, oh shit, it is what it is. So basically, Monique is actually being a friendly ear to Karen and basically not judging her, just listening to her, but basically wants to know the answers. I don't think that, Monique really cares that much about her situation because she's in Potomac herself. So basically, Karen done burned some bridges with these ladies and not trying to let her sweep this shit under the rug. They want her feet to the fire. They want her to tell them what's going on. They want her to tell them that if she's being indicted, is she poor, is she rich, does she got money or not, which is not really none of their business. But if she's saying everything's okay, then prove everything is okay. I don't gotta prove shit to neither one of you. Just watch me live, baby. That's it. All I gotta do is watch. Just keep watching. Somebody's watching me. Just keep watching. You'll find out if she rich or broke. You'll find out she files for bankruptcy. But basically, this is a storyline right now. Karen falling. Karen going down. Karen owing money. Karen. And Karen can't own up to the fact. She can't deal with it. She probably can't deal with being broke. Like, she ain't broke like I'm broke. But in rich people's standards, she's broke. So anyways, we get on to Gazelle. Gazelle's chilling with her new man, Sherman. Basically, she likes him. She's feeling him. She wants to be with him, possibly move in, have a relationship. He has 3 kids. She got 3 kids. They moving together. It'll be the Brady Bunch family. So it is what it is. She's liking him. She's sexual. She's talking about sex with him. She's talking about just sex. So hopefully their relationship is not just based on sex, because sex does play out and get old. But she said they have a friendship. But on camera, she's displaying sex. But his kids watching. But basically, Gazelle is just saying that, she loves his kids. Sherman must got a lot of money. When a woman says, I love his kids, that means I love anything and everything about him because he got that cheddar. He got that money. But, Gazelle, she got money too in the bank, though. She got some millions going on, but it helps to have more millions coming into your account, especially if millions for somebody that you love. And Sherman's not a bad looking guy, and basically he treats her like a lady. Treat her like a lady. And that's what she's doing. He's treating her like a lady. So it is what it is. So anyways, we get to Ashley. She's throwing a little party, a little brunch that she has once a month for all the successful women in their town, basically to meet up. And her restaurant's doing good, is doing well. And she has a new friend. Her name is Candace. We get to meet Candace. And Candace and Monique are actually getting along well. They're having conversation. They're talking. And Monique is like, she likes to talk with her hands, move with her hands and all this other stuff. And like, you be ready for her to hit you. So if she hit you, I'm going to hit her back. I like that about, this episode, I'm liking Monique even more better. So anyways, Robin, I don't like Robin, but I feel for Robin because of she was there with Juan from the Jump Street. She was there with him from the beginning, and then she was with him when he's broke. Then he done cheated on her. He done did this, he done did that, and basically they're just trying to survive. So they're actually trying to survive, and they're probably going through more financial trouble than we even know about. And basically, does Robin have a job? Does Robin work? I have no idea. I don't know. It seems like they both need 2 incomes to come in or whatever to the situation. But, she was with him from Jump Street and she don't want to let him go. And it also seems like she's insecure and she doesn't feel like she deserves better. She doesn't feel like she wants better. And she feels like she's doing the right thing for her and her kids. That's her opinion. But it also seems like it's lacking something. It seems like she's putting more work into this relationship working. It's like, damn, you get divorced, but now you're playing house. Don't make no sense. That's just backwards. Is it backwards because he got tax problems? Is it backwards because you got tax problems, Robin? What is going on with that situation? You couldn't make it as a married couple, but yet you get divorced and you're living together, playing house, buying house. Like whose name's on a townhouse? So they didn't buy the townhouse. They're actually renting the townhouse. That's why it was so easy to move from that townhouse to the next townhouse. And there's a bunch of townhouses around, so they rented that townhouse. That's what makes sense to me. And there's nothing wrong with renting, especially if you're saving money from whatever you want, you know. So anyways, because there's a lot of people that don't even have a place to stay. So if you can rent, if you can, whatever you can do, it's all good. So anyways, it is what it is with that situation. And basically she recollects like, oh shit, I remember when I had movers. I remember when I used to spend all types of money on this and that. I was living a good life. Now I got to pack my own bag. I was like, that's your reality. A slap you in the face. It damn sure will. It will slap you right in the face. I'm not getting enough of this. Sorry about that, but my allergies are just killing me. So, and plus I don't feel good. So anyways, moving on from that. So Karen, she's moving. It's all this other stuff. So basically, she's like hashing on the how it used to be, how it was, and it's not like that anymore. So basically, she went from an NBA wife having money, having racks on racks, and doesn't have anything at this time and point now. So it is what it is. But she hopes one day that she can do better, I guess. And so we got Karen. Karen's talking about. Karen's talking about, I'm not a liar. I don't know why people think I'm a liar. I don't know why people think I'm lying. I don't know why people think this. I don't know why people think that. And so basically, Karen wants to have a meeting. She wants to have a conference like it's like MTV, like it's like the blogs or whatever. She's giving people pads, pencil, and paper. 2018, them women... the women don't write anything down. Excuse me, guys. And, basically, she's having a press conference of something that, you know, she's not really open to talk about. So why even have the press conference? I guess she gave out what information she wanted to give out there. But then again, we go back to Candace. So Candace and Monique, they're cool. They like each other, whatever. They got a lot in common. Then we meet Candace. Candace is getting, you know, she's engaged. She's about to get married. She's about to get married to this guy named Chris, I believe. And basically, he comes from the other track of town. And he's not really sophisticated or well-rounded or come from money like, you know, Candace come from. So Candace come from money. She's talking about she grew up like the Huxtables. So was her daddy poisoning the ladies? So anyways, that is what, you know, Candace was talking about. Candace was like, yeah, I come from this, I come from that, I'm this, that, and he ain't that. So basically they're talking about their wedding. She takes off her ring. He asks her to remarry him again or whatever, propose, whatever the bullshit is. She seems like the Caucasian girl, and he seems like the black guy, because his voice, his tone of voice, his speech, the way he talks sounds like he's black. It's very deep. You know what I mean? Like if I was on the phone talking to her boyfriend, I would assume, you know, sometimes when you listen to people's voices, you try to assume what nationality they are, especially when you're talking to, you know, different people. You call your phone company service or your gas company service or your light company service, cable service or whatever. You know, his voice would sound deep or whatever. So basically they're about to get married, and they have two huge families, and they don't know what they're going to do about it. So anyways, they used to work together. He used to be their manager. And so basically they are in love. And, you know, he's already been married and he's been divorced and he has 3 kids. So, you know, she has got past that. And basically she believes in true love. She believes this is, you know, what it is, that she's in. I ain't gonna say nothing. But she just looks too young and too beautiful to be settling. But if she loves him and he loves her, then it seems like it's a good match, because it seems like that she can find someone that's single, and she can find someone that didn't have all that baggage, but you know what, she got past it, you know, her family got past it, and she's in love, so that's all good. So sometimes you can't judge a book by its cover, but sometimes you gotta judge a book by its cover. It all depends on what works for you. She seems like there's more, there's a lot more out there to offer her, but I guess, you know, that's what she fell in love with. She's in love. Mama, I'm in love. So it is what it is. She's, you know, no one's perfect. Everybody has baggage of some sort or whatever. But the way that she comes off, like her education, being, you know, Miss United States and all this other stuff, it just seems that she would probably, you know, find somebody else. But she found somebody that she felt that was real, and she's down with him. So anyways, it is what it is. So now we got Karen at her, you know, little conference. You know, you got Giselle and Robin basically making fun of Karen. You know, Giselle got on this thing with hashtag pay your taxes, hashtag this, but she put it on the back and not the front. So you kind of scary, Gazelle. And you only showed Karen the front of the shirt about God bless, you know, Karen's family or whatever. And so Robin was like, I don't care, whatever. I want to know if we get some answers. Robin, you seem like you got a whole lot of shit over there at your house to be worrying about. It seems like you should not be in nobody's business, Robin. You got a husband, you know, you got a boyfriend, an ex-husband you living with, and you struggling. And then you lost some money and shit like that. It seems like you should be worried about your situation. You shouldn't have no time for Karen. You should be looking for work. So anyways, it is what it is. So they get there. Karen is really, she got her manager or somebody that's been there supporting her for a long time. He's there. His name is Michael. Basically, Karen ain't feeding these females because you know what? You guys are going to eat peanuts, and if the meeting goes well and you guys behave, then I'll feed you. If not, you're not going to eat nothing. Karen is wrong. But she did give him a bottle of champagne. And so basically, the ladies are confronting her. She does get into it with Gazelle, but it seems like she doesn't really want to be confrontational with Gazelle. Gazelle could say and do what she wants towards Karen, and Karen don't really take it personally with her. So it is what it is. And so basically Karen was like, I want to know what's going on. So basically Karen pulls out all these tweets that Gazelle did, and so basically she's asking her, why did you make these tweets? Are we supposed to be friends? So Gazelle was like, oh, I just retweeted what the Shade Room said, but you said some other shit, Gazelle. Just say that you ain't her friend. Just say it was funny. Just say you wanted to make fun of her. Just say you wanted to get likes. Say that you want to get hearts. Say that you wanted people to retweet you. Say that you want to clout. Say you was clout chasing by dissing Karen, and you probably got some people to add on to your Twitter. So just be real about that shit and be like, yo, I don't really care. I just want you to tell the truth. So Karen wants her to tell it. So, you know, Gazelle wants Karen to tell her the truth. Like, what's going on? Do you owe money? What's the reason why you moved? And so Karen is like, the taxes and me owing money is not the reason why I moved. She said, I know it seems like that, but whatever. It just seems like Karen doesn't want to really open up and tell these guys everything that they want to know. Basically, she's just saying that me and Ray has separate joint account. We got separate accounts. Basically, he has a tax problem and I don't, which does not make sense, but it is what it is. And so basically there was like, so then she gets into it with Ashley. Ashley was like, so you're going to be indicted? And then so that's when Karen's like, is your husband Michael going to be indicted for showing his dick all over Instagram, IG or whatever, and his gay lover? So basically there's some rumors out there that Michael's probably and Michael, you know what, sometimes when you married rich, really rich, because Michael is rich, sometimes you got to do some strange things for some change. But whatever strange thing that Ashley got to do for some change, I guess it's well worth it, because, you know, she doesn't have a prenup. So you kind of see why Candace probably married somebody that she don't got to do nothing strange for some change for. You know what I mean? They're both on an equal playing level when it comes to money. No one is like all the way above. So basically, you know, because that was like, Karen don't got no job. So where does Karen got money from? Karen money comes from Ray. So anyways, bottom line, if Ray's broke, Karen's broke. Karen don't want to face it. Karen don't want to face up her fears. Karen don't want to face it. Nobody want to face it. They're broke. But if Karen would embrace her situation and say, hey, listen, Ray, so they said, so all the ladies are like, yo, I know when my husband filed taxes, I do this, I do this, I do that. When my husband, Karen was like, I don't do none of that. And so they was like, that don't make no sense. Karen doesn't seem like the woman that would care about the taxes. Anyways, So basically, Karen was like, well, he mentioned it to me years ago that when his company went public, that there was some issues, and that was that he hasn't brought it up again. So I think that was the most truthful thing that Karen had said the whole episode, because that's the same type of thing. That's the same thing that Ray said to her. So basically, I think Karen was just getting the money and it was all good, but she doesn't want to face that, you know, she has to change, because it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks, and she's been rich and wealthy and living this life and going around like I'm this, I'm that, and now she can't do that. She can't strut her shit like she used to. And in order then to face the people that she used to strut her shit in front of, kind of is kind of a kickback in reality, where Karen seems like she's not getting there, or Karen don't want to tell him her fucking business. She don't want to tell him what she's going through. she don't want to. So it is what it is with that situation. Karen is not going to bow down and tell anybody her issue. Only thing is, she told him that she ain't got no problem. She ain't got no tax issue. Ray got the problem, and that's it. And stop talking about me and find somebody else to talk about. And it was like, oh, well, you say one thing, we come back, you say a next thing. She was like, why are you guys analyzing what I say? Because, bitch, you be lying. Karen be up there like, Karen is just like Jackie from Basketball Wives. Karen will like dead in your face and just be like serious about it. As long as you don't question it. But Karen really needs as somebody to support her and make her feel like it's okay to be where she's at. And right now in this group, she can't feel that way, because she's like the head honcho in charge with the money and the fame and all this other stuff going on, and now she can't do that. So now she got to take a back seat. And then on top of that, she is older, and then facing this publicly is a bad situation for her. But you know what? It all comes to light one day. So if Karen would just own up to him, like, yeah, I'm having problems. I'm having financial problems. I'm going to probably need a loan from you. Robin, I can't get a loan from you because you don't got no money. But Ashley, I'm going to need a loan from you. I'm going to need a loan for you. And that's it. Then they won't have nothing to say. If Karen since it bothers Karen so much, they pick at her to get at her because they know it bothers her. But if she act like it was no big deal, like, yeah, I need a loan. Yep. I might need to find a new husband. I might need to do this. Then they wouldn't have nothing to say. Robin would have nothing to say. Nobody would have nothing to say. Gazelle wouldn't have nothing to say. They wouldn't have nothing to talk about. But since it bothers her so much, then why not use that to play on her? You don't even need a storyline. Just keep messing with Karen about her taxes. So it is what it is. And then Ashley said to Karen, so Gazelle said to Karen, so is Ray going to get indicted? Karen didn't answer. And so then that's when Ashley was like, so I hope Ray doesn't drop the soap. It seems like your husband Michael been dropping the soap, Ashley. Anyways, peace and one love. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It would be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peace, my peoples. It's Mary Jane signing off.